If you ever caught yourself thinking, why am I not being seen right now? Why is anyone not listening? This is for you. For years, I didn't think significance was my driver. I didn't think it was even a thing. I was loud. I didn't need to be the center of attention in the room. I didn't need to be the one to capture everyone's eyes as I walked through the door. It wasn't about chasing applause or attention, like you would think when you hear the word significance. But then I learned about the 6 human needs through Tony Robbins, and everything started to click. What I did need was reinforcement from what I thought to be key people, supervisors, mentors, leaders, my parents, and anyone that I respected. A simple great job from the right person could fuel me for weeks. And when that reinforcement disappeared, I shut down. I became a tyrant at times. I escalated. I became louder, more intense, more repetitive, and even at times more insensitive. Suddenly, I was thinking, no one is listening, and my output was just as strong, but internally, I felt like my input, my soul, my being didn't matter. That was the communication problem, that significance was running the show in an unhealthy way. One of the most important things I learned when studying the 6 human needs is that every need has healthy expressions and unhealthy expressions. Significance isn't bad. It's not ego. It's not even arrogance. At its core, significance is a need that matters as well. The need to feel valued, the need to know your presence and your impact. So significance can have a healthy form. The healthy version is about raising personal standards, being your own significant reinforcer. Skill mastery so that you can be better and do better. Self-respect versus seeking respect from others. Quiet confidence that doesn't require loud, doesn't require you to be heard. Contribution without attachment of approval is all healthy forms of significance. In its unhealthy form, it can turn into chasing validation, creating drama just to be noticed, over-explaining, needing external reinforcements to feel stable and or valued, proving instead of embodying. So here's the part that ended up changing my life. Unmet needs don't disappear. They express themselves differently. So when my need for significance wasn't being met internally, I outsourced it. I looked for the authority figures to validate me in some way, shape, or form, that I was doing a good job, that my worth was valued, that my contribution was valued, and that my worth was also justified. When I didn't get it, I honestly created tension just to feel seen. Didn't even know that I was doing it. Once I became aware of that pattern, I could interrupt it. The key, aware. So instead of chasing reinforcement, start asking questions like what standard am I holding myself to here? Where can I refine these skills instead of defending my position? And how do I want to show up in this event that's happening right here before me? Even if no one claps, who is it that I want to be? And who is it that I will respect most in this present moment? That shift moved everything for me from reaction into leadership. Being able to take a breath, knowing that I was getting irritated, realizing that irritation was the lack of significance causing friction. So healthy significant doesn't shout. It's grounding, it's calm, it's earned internally with yourself first before it's ever reflected externally. When you meet your own needs first, significance becomes a superpower. You stop overreacting, you stop needing permission, and you stop shrinking yourself and your posturing so that you show up powerful and authentically you. You communicate cleaner and clearer, and you lead way more steadier. And here's a paradox. When you stop chasing significance, people feel your presence more. They feel safer with you around more. So here's a micro momentum. Today, just notice one moment where you are wanting reinforcement or validation. Pause, take a breath in the nose, hold, and then out the mouth. And ask yourself, what standard do I choose to meet right now? Do I want to react and explode, or do I want to be a bigger person and take a calmer step back and allow whoever is creating that tension to vent and give their perspective, and then offer your perspective, offer your information, and act from that place just once this week. This is the work that I guide people through, learning how to meet your core needs in a healthy way so they stop hijacking your nervous system, your communication, and your relationships. You become in control of those versus someone else dictating what that may look like. You don't need to be louder to matter. You need to be aligned. You need to be present and in the moment. You need to be able to breathe when that tension starts to strike. So if you're ready to take a deeper dive, I welcome you to come check out my personal power reset. It's a 2-minute audible, which would just allow you to calm your nervous system and bring you back into homeostasis so that you can start to function from that place first. Practice it, become it. And then if you want a deeper dive, I invite you to come into my online program where it's not just a regular online program, it's actually supported inside of a community. So if you ever get stuck or have questions, we got your back. Come join us inside Ignite Your Personal Power for that deeper sense of awareness that's going to drive and change how you show up in all areas of your life, in your relationships, in your development, in your career, the relationships with your spouse, your family, and so much more. This is where you build the foundation to create the life you want and desire. Come join us inside Ignite Your Personal Power, and it all lands in the Annihilation community. So come join us in there as well, because that's a great starting point. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you on the inside.